Dana White making these comments the other day saying that, you know, the idea that you made more in boxing than you would have if you stayed in the UFC was a myth and all that's not true. I know you didn't leave the UFC purely for the money. You had multiple reasons. We've talked about this many times before. But for him to come out and say, you know, that whole idea is a myth, do you have any response to that?
Well, I think personally at this point, it's been a while that I wasn't taking any. I don't take anything from Dana White as a credit. You know, I don't give any importance because things that he said a lot of time cannot make sense. And but just for the statement, I would say for everything that I left the UFC for, every single thing, I have had more, way more. So I don't know. I mean, I say everything. Name it, and just say thing that I have had way more. Yeah. This is just for the reference.
To this day, you're very comfortable with every decision you've made.
Very. I fight today. This day, I fight because I love fighting. I don't fight because I need to pay bills or because I need to pay debt. Or I don't fight because I need to make a living. I fight really like because I want. You know, like I can just say, okay, I'm out and I'll be good.
Last for me, there was Ian Gary put out a tweet saying he has news coming on. A lot of people say that there's a potential fight between him and maybe Colby Covington.
We talked about Ian today in matchmaking. There are a few options. So Colby Covington is definitely one of them, but there are a few options. We're trying to figure out what we want to do.
Thanks, Dave.
Fucking love you. But bro, like Alex Pereira's a monster. You don't really think that you'd beat him in a boxing match, right?
1000% I would beat him. That's the thing is Roundtree actually kind of exposed that he doesn't have a high volume output. He doesn't like body shots. Boxing is a completely different sport and the pace of it.
Facts.
And the style of it.
Facts. But you know he
completely different.
He did kickboxing.
He has holes, right? I mean, Roundtree rocked him, hurt him a couple of times to the body, but didn't follow up on it. If anything, this fight showed me, yes, Alex Pereira is great, but I know I would beat him in a boxing match, and I still would love to make that happen. And pressure's on him, you know, if he can find his way out of the UFC contract like Nate Diaz did, and then eventually him and I can talk.
Max has said he's the best boxer in the UFC. What do you think of that?
Bro, that's a shame. Don't say that again. I recommend don't say that again.
Prove me wrong. Why not?
He is the best boxer in the UFC. Not head movement, not knockout power, not technique. He's just, listen. And I saw him working with the backs.
10 seconds.
Bro, what the f*** is this? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Pleasure to meet you. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome. Pleasure to meet you.
We're here. Yeah, we're here. 10 days away. Championship time. You know what it is. King Ngannou. It's time.
Franco Tenaglia, 154.6. Here comes the big question. Who will be the new king of the lightweight division for the vacant Bkfc World Lightweight Championship? Franco Tenaglia or Tony Soto?
girls on this card are fighting for their life, for their facial features. This game is wild. Welcome to Bkfc. You're in for a treat, that's all. And to be honest with you, there is no winners and losers. In my eyes, when you make a walk and you put it on the line, you're a winner. So I wish my combatants well. I hope for some great fighting. And may the best man and woman win. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. Bring it on, baby. Take off the gloves and fight.
I don't give a